Dylan was right before the camera went on, saying how I'm the one who he envisioned had a deeper voice.
No, he knew our faces and our voices, but he thought they were backwards.
Yeah. So I followed you on Instagram 2 months ago at this point, and I followed you on Instagram literally days ago. So I saw the faces.
Yep.
Days ago.
That's how that should be. That's how that should be.
You followed Fern before me?
Listen, my life is far more interesting than yours.
All right, we're here with Mike. We're at Oak City CrossFit, about to hit a workout. Mike's gonna take us all around the box and teach us about relentless virtuosity. All right, Mike, you have a very clean, very well thought out box. Give us a little tour, show us around, show us some of the things that make Oak City CrossFit special.
One of the things definitely is the cleanliness. It is something we definitely focus on here, and just making sure that if you're doing burpees on the floor, that you're not doing it in a pile of hair or dirt.
Good man. Good job. That's amazing.
In here, we've got a small lounge area so people can hang out afterwards, watch TV, do a little work if they need to.
So do you
hook up
throw these?
Wi-Fi.
Did you throw these covers on the couch just to make it easy to wash, like pop them off every so often, because a lot of DNA winds up on these couches?
They're a little older and worn underneath also, so that helps a little bit.
Nice.
Very cool.
And here we also do have our retail area, so we've got all the stuff that we've got set up for sale. We have our drinks and things in our fridges over there. One of the things we also do offer here is we have showers, so we have a towel service. We have
Nice showers too.
The yellow ones we have here in the front, and actually the yellow specs on the floor are bigger. They're for our showers. We're welcome to check out the bathrooms.
Showers are nice, guys. Like, take notes on this. This is a nice shower.
A little over a year ago, so they were nothing before that.
So what's the nutrition board about? What's going on here?
We do a lot of focus on nutrition here as well. So those of you familiar with CrossFit, unless we've got our pyramid, nutrition is at the bottom. So that is one of our big focuses here, is doing nutrition coaching so we can help people get the results, and it's not all about just being in the gym.
Sounds
what you do is once a month you put together a menu,
Yeah.
they can scan it and send it out.
Yep.
I dig that too. That's a really good idea. Out here, that's the first thing that I notice is how clean and organized the gym is. So if you guys walk out here, super well organized. Everything's got its home out here. You know, they have like weights over there. And again, most gym owners, they're gonna get super happy when they see the dumbbells and everything.
even labeled on the sides.
So this is the key. So this is something we did probably like at our gym like 6 months ago. It's like, label the sides. Yes, it's for cleanliness, but here's the other thing from a coaching standpoint, it's much easier to identify what weight somebody has in the middle of a workout. If they need to make a change on that load, you can immediately give a suggestion on what they should move to.
And again, in the back here, we have sweat towels that people can use during the workout. So they grab themselves a towel at the beginning.
I'm super excited how like so many gyms around here like pay so much attention to member attendance. Like that's really, really good. I dig it a lot. So awesome. I guess we don't say this very often, but very, very impressed with the class. So you taught from start to finish, and in a workout like that, which was literally just programmed for weighted pull-ups, we did not stop moving, you did not stop teaching for 60 minutes. So BZ to you, that was really, really well done. But like, how much time do you guys spend on lesson planning and stuff like that for classes?
Well, we actually use warm-up and workout programming. So from Pat Barber, that you guys know. So we use their programming, which includes lesson plans. So it's all kind of broken out there. He puts out videos to tell the coaches what they need to work on, what to focus on, what the goal of the workout is, and how many rounds, reps you should get, or how fast you should finish to be able to scale appropriately. So our coaches look those over in advance, so we have that time to really know what's going on. And basically, we spend that whole hour. So we do a couple times a week or something like this, where it's just a weighted pull-up, or it's something like just working on a lift. It might be like 5 sets of 3 on a back squat, and that's all we do that day. So as you guys saw, we did an optional finish in there. So oftentimes when it's just weightlifting, we have that optional finisher option. So the people that feel like they didn't get enough just from lifting can do a little extra if they want to. But we often find that people don't want to after.
So you threw a little skill piece in there today too, which is a snatch, is that focus for the month where you're just trying to get a little bit of volume on people at like really light loads and working on technique this month.
Yeah, that is our month of November working on the snatch, and so it's just literally 5 to 10 minutes in each of those classes. It's about 2 or 3 times a week that we focus on that. So we spend 5 to 10 minutes. It's all technique. It's not super heavy. So then at the end of the month and going into December, we'll be able to test that snatch and see how many people get those improvements just from technique practice.
Do you get a lot of pushback amongst your members or community when it is a day like that? You know, be it a weighted pull-up or a standard kind of heavy day of back squats or deadlifts. Do you get pushback from the community, or do they enjoy that?
I think they really enjoy it. I think when we first switched to that kind of style, we got a little bit of people being leery about it and thinking like, wait, if we're not going to back squat every week, like how are we going to make progress? And then we see that people, after 2-3 months of doing this, even though we might back squat once or twice a month, we're doing front squats, we're doing all those different variations. So people are hitting PRs when we actually get to those heavy days. So I think
now, your long-term significant other was in class with us.
She was.
What's it like coaching your significant other? I know Fern has coached his wife coaches him.
We don't coach each other anymore for the sake of our marriage.
Exactly. I do the same with my wife. What about you?
It's definitely challenging. I get a lot of reactions from her that I wouldn't get from other people when I'm giving cues and trying to fix things. And I'm sure that she reacts to me differently than she would to other coaches. At least I hope so, because there's times where like, if you did that to another coach, we'd have to talk. So it can be very challenging, but it's fun and rewarding at the same time. So. For our workout today, we've got pull-ups. So for those of you that are experienced or good at this, we've got weighted pull-ups. We've got sets of 3, 3, 3, 1, 1, 1.
Weighted pull-ups. You know, I feel happy inside because I don't know a ton of gyms that would program this, weighted pull-ups. And if you're not, I think that's a massive mistake. There's some really cool old school journal content with Pat Sherwood doing weighted pull-ups. And if somebody can comment on this video about what the weight was, we'll give you a free best hour t-shirt. This is old school stuff, so you're gonna have to go deep into the archives for that. So check it out.
Okay, somebody pushed me down a little parallel.
This is a staple in our gym, the bootstrappers. Also, I feel like every gym should have at least 1 to 2 sets of crossover symmetry in your facility. It's like a great rehab tool, good for warm-ups. I dig it. He's got better muscle definition than Jay does.
What? Who does? Yeah, she does. Oh, this is nice to get a class that's putting us through a little mobility and stretching beforehand.
Another thing that's really nice about this gym, this is a really nice gym, is they have the roll-out flooring. If you can afford it, because it is expensive, it looks way better. It cleans way easier. I don't recommend installing it yourself, though. It is not that easy, but it looks really, really sharp. So if you can get the roll-out flooring, I recommend it. The other stuff is just not really that nice. And we have
6. I did 6 like he said. Followed the rules. Oh, you mean weight?
It's funny because there is no 6 yet.
I did 7, as we said. Purple.
It's just me.
Yeah.
I did 1 more than whatever you're doing, Fern.
I think the overhead squat just starting goes back and plant that weight in the heels. And then just a nice slow. Oh, there you go. Better.
Yeah, look at this. Virtuous. This is relentless virtuosity right here.
I saw that. I got a question over there.
Easy, Mike.
So, let's challenge you to do this version.
Look at this guy.
We just did this the other day. We had a red squat.
So listen, whatever he says, like, go back off.
There you go. Better.
Now just talk over for a little bit and we'll be on set. Kudos to Mike because my shoulders feel significantly better right now than they did before we got here. So it's good. I like it.
warm up. First time I think I've ever done a full crossover symmetry routine in class, and my shoulders feel significantly better. That's nice.
Good. Drive, press yourself underneath, get those strong shoulders. We go for 3 reps. Let's go 3 heaving snatch bounce. Get it drive, drop under, solid lockout position, find that balance in the feet. Go ahead, get that squat stance again. Trying to really focus on that position. Keeping those shoulders externally rotated, going around forward as you come down.
Look at me, Mike.
Oh, I like it.
That was 1 of 4, I think.
4. 1 of 4. 1 of 4.
Well, we all did the other one, see.
Well, yeah, the first one we did together. So keep 3 more on top of that one.
3 more on top of the
So 5 total. 4.
Jay didn't go to math school.
Like I said,
We're going to have this pull here.
this is good. Good stuff. Need more of these at boxes. Oh man, everything's working right now. I feel it.
What number is this?
Too many. So I'm ahead of you.
It's hard to be ahead and always behind.
Just when you think you're ahead, I'm 2 steps behind.
Which means I'm still ahead.
Come back to me.
So one thing to take note here is that he's had a progression for everything that he's done so far. So even for the pull-up, he's starting with a ring row with multiple hand positions, and then going into the kip, then maybe into a kipping pull-up, into a weighted pull-up. So this is a really good example of really sound teaching. And he's also been doing a lot of correcting during the class, which is really nice. He's got me like 4 times on some stuff, which is absolutely appropriate. So this has been an excellent class so far. Yeah.
Whew, shoulders good. This is a good little warm-up. I think it's overlooked at the box level to take care of your athletes' bodies like this. Everybody wants to go, 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 instead of just having days like this. Not every day, but once, maybe twice a week. Stuff like this, very good for your body. I'll tell you, this is the best my body has felt this week.
I'm feeling better than when I started.
Since before working out, yeah. I mean, throughout the week. Other than the shower at Nate's house.
For those of you thinking about lesson plans, I think it's worth noting that the workout today is just weighted pull-ups. It is 5:42 in a 5 p.m. class. We've been moving the entire time. He's been instructing the entire time. We're just now getting to the point where we're about to get to the weighted pull-ups. So this is a fantastic example of how to fill an hour with good instruction and a ton of rehab and skill work for a workout that's probably going to take, for 5 sets of weighted pull-ups, 15 minutes. But really, really good use of the hour. We've been moving the entire time. At no point was it boring. The only critique I would have is like turn the music up a little bit. But other than that, this has been a great class. Listen, get over it.
Need some downtime.
You're here. I need you to get your shit together. We can finish this.
This is not strong.
That felt very heavy. Did it look as heavy as it felt?
Can you put that between my feet?
Feet?
Yep, just put it. Just pick it up a little bit.
Oh, I didn't know we were kipping. There we go.
Struggling, dude. You all right?
It's hard. Not great at weighted pull-ups.
I can tell. I'm gonna need your assistance, partner.
As always.
You know what this is? This is the equivalent of me on tour with Jay. Just dead weight. Derek screaming all the time. Example of we've got a workout and there's multiple scales going on. So we have literally weighted pull-ups here. We have strict pull-ups. We have kipping pull-ups on a band, and then we have down there at the end we have jumping pull-ups. People working on strength, people working on technique, but everybody's kind of working at their relative intensity. I don't know what Jay's doing. It's super hard. But yeah, no, all of this stuff is really, really good for a day that like most people wouldn't program because they probably wouldn't do it this well.
He's done a phenomenal job too, just leading the class. Everything that's gone on in this 1 hour has been told to us by Coach Mike, specifically demonstrated. There's never been a moment where we didn't know what we were about to do or what we should be doing.
He demonstrated literally everything.
Really nice job.
Is anybody doing the optional work? Nobody? You're doing it? We'll do it with you. Peer pressure. Everybody, you're going to get into it. Just got one misshapen ball. This is optional because this is optional.
Do it with one hand.
Still haven't figured that one out yet.
You can only accumulate calories while your partner is holding an isometric chin above the bar hold, which is a lot harder than it sounds. I have a feeling they didn't think this through when they programmed it, but we're going to do it anyway.
I just want to take note of that number versus the calories.
This monitor must be broken. Good work. 10 workouts, 10 days, something like that.
Definitely wasn't 10 days.
Something like that. All the fitness is happening right here in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Yeah, we partook in all of it.
What an experience here at Oak City CrossFit.
This was amazing, Mike. Keep doing what you guys are doing. Great experience, great coaching. Just keep doing it. This is awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Thanks for coming by.
Yeah, absolutely.